अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम् मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन् ततः कुरु यतात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासाच् ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागस् त्यागाच्छान्तिरनन्तरम् अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःख सुख क्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर् यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारम्भ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यो न रुष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः स मे प्रियः समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखेषु शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु
समः सङ्गविवर्जितः
समसङ्गविवर्जितः
तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी
तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी
सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित्
सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित्
अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्
अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्
भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः
भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः
ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदम्
ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदम्
यथोक्तं पर्युपासते
यथोक्तं पर्युपासते
श्रद्धाना मत्परमा
श्रद्धाना मत्परमा
भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः
भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः।
ॐ तत्सदिति
ॐ तत्सदिति
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासूपनिषत्सु
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासूपनिषत्सु
ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः हरये नमः
हरये नमः
हरये नमः
हरये नमः
हरये नमः
हरये नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
अथ पंचदशोऽध्यायः
अथ पंचदशोऽध्यायः
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम्
ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम्
अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम्
अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम्
छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि
छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि
यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्
यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्
अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा
अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृता तस्य शाखा
गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः
गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः
अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि
अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि
कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके
कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके
न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते
न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते
नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा
नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा
अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्
अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्
असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा
असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा
ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यम्
ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यम्
यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः
यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः
तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये
तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये
यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी
यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी
निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा
निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा
अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः
अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः
द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञैर्
द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञैर्
गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययम् तत्
गच्छन्त्यमूढा पदमव्ययं तत्
न तद्भासयते सूर्यो
न तद्भासयते सूर्यो
न शशाङ्को न पावकः
न शशाङ्को न पावकः
यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते
यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते
तद्धाम परमं मम
तद्धाम परमं मम
ममैवांशो जीवलोके
ममैवांशो जीवलोके
जीवभूतः सनातनः
जीवभूतः सनातनः
मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि
मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि
प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति
प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति
शरीरं यदवाप्नोति
शरीरं यदवाप्नोति
यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः
यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः
गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति
गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति
वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्
वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्
श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च
श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च
रसनं घ्राणमेव च
रसनं घ्राणमेव च
अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायम्
अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं
विषयानुपसेवते
विषयानुपसेवते
उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि
उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि
भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं
भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं
विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति
विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति
पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः
पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः
यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं
यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं
पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितम्
पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं
यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो
यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो
नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः
नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः
यदादित्यगतं तेजो
यदादित्यगतं तेजो
जगद्भासयतेऽखिलम्
जगद्भासयतेऽखिलम्
यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ
यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ
तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्
तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्
गामाविश्य च भूतानि
गामाविश्य च भूतानि
धारयाम्यहमोजसा
धारयाम्यहमोजसा
पुष्णामि चौषधिः सर्वाः
पुष्णामि चौषधिः सर्वा
सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः
सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा
प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः
प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो
मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च
मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो
वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम्
वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम्
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके
क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि
कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते
कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते
उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः
उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः
परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः
परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः
यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य
यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य
बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः
बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः
यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहम्
यस्माक्षरमतीतोऽहम्
अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः
अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः
अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च
अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च
प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः
प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः
यो मामेवमसम्मूढो
यो मामेवमसम्मूढो
जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम्
जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम्
स सर्वविद् भजति माम्
स सर्वविद् भजति माम्
सर्वभावेन भारत
सर्वभावेन भारत
इति गुह्यतमम् शास्त्रम्
इति गुह्यतमम् शास्त्रम्
इदमुक्तं मया नघ
इदमुक्तं मया नघ
एतद्बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्
एतद्बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्
कृतकृत्यश्च भारत
कृतकृत्यश्च भारत
ॐ तत्सदिति
ॐ तत्सदिति
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासूपनिषत्सु
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासूपनिषत्सु
ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः हरये नमः
हरये नमः
हरये नमः
हरये नमः
हरये नमः
हरये नमः
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
एवं सततयुक्ता ये
एवं सततयुक्ता ये
भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते
भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते
ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तम्
ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तम्
तेषां के योगवित्तमाः
तेषां के योगवित्तमाः
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
मय्यावेश्य मनो ये माम्
मय्यावेश्य मनो ये माम्
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्
श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्
ते मे युक्ततमा मताः
ते मे युक्ततमा मताः
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम्
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम्
अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते
अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते
सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च
सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च
कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्
कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम्
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम्
सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः
सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः
ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव
ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव
सर्वभूतहिते रताः
सर्वभूतहिते रताः
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम्
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम्
अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्
अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्
अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम्
अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम्
देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
अनन्येनैव योगेन
अनन्येनैव योगेन
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ
भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ
मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्
मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व
मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय
मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय
निवसिष्यसि मय्येव
निवसिष्यसि मय्येव
अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः
अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं
न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्
न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्
अभ्यासयोगेन ततो
अभ्यासयोगेन ततो
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि
मत्कर्म परमो भव
मत्कर्म परमो भव
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि
अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि
कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः
कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन्
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन्
ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्
ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासाच्
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासाच्
ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते
ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते
ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागस्
ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागस्
त्यागाच्छान्तिरनन्तरम्
त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्
अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां
अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां
मैत्रः करुण एव च
मैत्रः करुण एव च
निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः
निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः
समदुःख सुखक्षमी
समदुःख सुखक्षमी
सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी
सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी
यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः
यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः
मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्
मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्
यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः
यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः
यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको
यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको
लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः
लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः
हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्
हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो
यः स च मे प्रियः
यः स च मे प्रियः
अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष
अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष
उदासीनो गतव्यथः
उदासीनो गतव्यथः
सर्वारम्भ परित्यागी
सर्वारम्भ परित्यागी
यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः
यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः
यो न रुष्यति न द्वेष्टि
यो न रुष्यति न द्वेष्टि
न शोचति न काङ्क्षति
न शोचति न काङ्क्षति
शुभाशुभपरित्यागी
शुभाशुभपरित्यागी
भक्तिमान्यः स मे प्रियः
भक्तिमान्यः स मे प्रियः
समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च
समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च
तथा मानापमानयोः
तथा मानापमानयोः
शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु
शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु
समः सङ्गविवर्जितः
समः सङ्गविवर्जितः
तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी
तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी
सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित्
सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित्
अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्
अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्
भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः
भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः।
Jai Shri Krishna everyone, and a warm welcome to you all in the Gītā Jijnasu exam revision class. Today we will be taking the revision of 12th chapter and 15th chapter, which will be part of your Gītā Jijnasu exam. And on 10th of October, we will be taking the revision of 16th chapter. So we will start the revision class with the prarthana first. Vasudevasutan Devam Kamsachamuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. We will do the revision of 12th chapter, then 15th chapter, and then the exam mark sheet will be explained. And after that, doubts can be taken. So you have to raise your hands while only once the mark sheets are explained, you can raise hand to ask your doubts. And at the end, we will be taking demo class. So we'll end the session with the demo class. And I request everyone to keep the PDF printout with you so that any doubts you can mark it down. So after the chapter revision is done, you can ask the questions after the revision is done. So please mark down your questions if anyone has. We will begin now. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Om Shri letter has not to be pronounced as Sri. Sure. This is Murda. Talavisha is this. Palatal Sure has to be pronounced here. Sure. And read together. Shri and not Sri. Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Para should be completely pronounced. It happens many times that we are habitual of pronouncing as Paramatmane, but Ra is complete here. So remember that Ra should be complete. Paramatmane Namaha. Then Srimad Bhagavad Gītā. Srimad, half the Srimad Bhagavad. Ga should be completely pronounced. Ga is not Halan, not Bhagavad. It was Bhagavad, like this. Gītā Athadvadashodhyayaha. Athad, stress on tha has come. Stress of half the is coming here. Athadvadashodhyayaha. Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna, na should be completely pronounced, and Uvacha, cha should be completely pronounced. It's a common mistake which happens here. We pronounce as Arjun Uvach this way. So na and cha, both letters to be completely pronounced. Arjuna Uvacha this way. See, for the Gītā exam, Gītā Jijnasu exam, we also carry marks for the correct pronunciation. If you have mistakes, if you do mistakes in the pronunciation, somewhere in your mark sheet, you will see that marks are cut in your result mark sheet. So try not to make mistakes. So tried that all your pronunciations are very clear, keep on continuously reciting with me so that your pronunciation become very clear here itself. Evam satatayuktam. Evam, and do not pronounce this. Evam. A has the pronunciation, correct pronunciation. Evam satata, satata, the letter has repeated twice here. Satata yukta ye bhaktastva paryupasate. Bhaktastvam paryupasate. And not paste. Pas, so should be completely pronounced pasate. Ye chapyakshara. Again, ye letter has to be clearly pronounced. Do not pronounce as a chapyakshara. A should not come here. It should be ye. Your ye letter has generally little difficult in the clear pronunciation. So practice is needed in the earlier learning time. Ye chapyakshara mavyaktan. Ye chapyakshara. Pyakshara should be completely pronounced. Mavyaktan teshanke yoga vittamaha. Teshanke yoga vitta, yoga and not yoga. Yoga should be complete now. Yoga vittamaha. Next shloka. Shri Bhagavanuvāca. Shri Bhagavanuvāca. Again, not Bhagavanuvāca. It should be Bhagavanuvāca. Then Mayyaveshya mano ye ma nityayukta upasate. Mayyaveshya mano ye, and not mano ye. Ya should be clear again. Mano ye ma nityayukta upasate. Shraddhaya paramopita. Shraddhaya. Shraddha. After Shra letter is a joint letter with half the and complete the. Shraddhaya will become wrong. Her should be again clearly audible. Shraddhaya paramopita. And not pariyo. Parayo. Again to be completely pronounced with the vowel sound of para. Parayupitas tene yuktatamamataha. Tene yuktata. Yuktata. Again the letter is repeated twice here. Yuktatamamataha. Next shloka. Ye tvaksharamanirdeshyam. Ye tvakshara. Ye letter again has to be clearly pronounced, not a tvakshara. Very careful. Be very careful by pronouncing ye letter. Ye tvakshara. Stress on tva has come. After that, it is again a joint letter ksha, which is made up of half ka and sha together. Tvakshara. Tvakshara manirdeshyam. Tvaksharama. Tvaksharama. Shra and ma both letters to be completely pronounced. Do not pronounce as tvaksharam. Tvaksharam will be wrong. It should be tvaksharama nirdeshyam. Avyaktam paryupasate. Avyaktam paryu. Not parayu here. This is a ref actually, which is half pronunciation of the letter ra before you. Okay, paryu. Paryupasate. Pasate. Ye tvaksharamanirdekshyam. Avyaktam paryupasate. Sarvatra gamachintyancha. Sarvatra. Sarvatra. Again after sir, the ref pronunciation half ra has come. Sarvatra gama, not gum, gama. Again ma to be completely pronounced. Gama chintyancha. Chintyan. After chi, it's a joint letter with three consonants. Half na, half ka and complete ya. Pronunciation is Chintyai. Chintyai. Okay. Chintyai cha sarvatra gama chintyai cha. Here the charan is ended with letter ch. Letter ch has a short vowel sound, so do not prolong it. Like when we keep on reciting in a lay, it happens that we end the charan with always with a long lay. So remember here, make a habit that do the recitation only based on the vowel sound at the end of the charan. Here, cha has a short vowel sound, so do not prolong it. It should be sarvatra gama chintyai, not chintyai cha. Okay. सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् कूटस्थ कूटस्थ th letter has a short vowel sound. Do not prolong it. Do not make it kutastha. Will become wrong. Should be short. Kutasthamachalan dhruvam. Kutasthamachalan dhruvam. Sarvatra gamacintyai cha kutasthamachalan dhruvam. Next look. Sanniyam yendriyagramam. Sanniyam. Sanni of the sa letter, it's a joint letter which is also called as dvitva vyanjan, half na and complete na. Consonant joint letter with the same consonants. Sanniyam yendriyagramam. Sanniyam yendri. Do not make it ye letters to be very carefully pronounced. Sanniyam yendriyagramam. Yagramam. Stress on ya has come here. Yagramam. Without stress, if you make the pronunciation, it will come as yagramam. Yagramam. So it will not be very nice when we listen to the recitation. Yagramam. This way. Sanniyam yendriyagramam. Sarvatra samabuddhayaha. Sarvatra sama and not sama buddhayaha. Sanniyam yendriyagram. Sarvatra sama buddhayaha. Te prapnuvanti mahamika. Te prapnu. Te letter has a long vowel sound, so pronounce accordingly. Long te. Te prapnuvanti. Prapnu of the pra letter, again joint letter has come with half pa and nu. Prapnu. Prapnu vanti. Te prapnu vanti mamika. Mamika. Here again see the letter mami va letter. The charan is ended with the short vowel sound. So do not prolong at the end of the charan. Like mami va. Do not make like this. It should be mami. Sarvabhuta hite rataha. Sarvabhuta. Long bhu here. Sarvabhuta hite rataha. Rata. Long ta and then the pronunciation of visarga has come like ha. Rataha. Do not make it rataha. Rataha will be wrong. It should be rataha. Always the visarga pronunciation has to be short. Do not prolong the pronunciation of visarga. Te prapnuvanti mamiva sarvabhuta hite rataha. Next look. Kleshodhikatarastesham. Kleshodhika. Do not pronounce as kleshodhik. Dhik is a general common mistake that happens. It should be dhika. Should be full. Dhikatarastesham. Dhikatarastesham. Cerebral sh. Sham. Kleshodhikatarastesham. Avyakta sakta chetasam. Avyakta sakta. Avyakta sakta chetasam. Cheta and not chet. Chetasam. The charan has ended with half ma. because it is a halantma, so do not make it chetasam. It is only chetasam. Avyakta sakta chetasam. Avyakta hi gatir dukkhan. Avyakta hi. Avyakta hi. He short he has come here. Do not prolong he here. Gatir dukkhan. Hi gatir dukkhan. Avyakta hi gatir dukkhan. Dehavad hiravapyate. Dehavadhi. Again here a common mistake which happens is the pronunciation come as vad babhira. Babhira come generally. It might happen, so be very careful again. Vadhira. After va it is half the. Vadhira. Vadhira vapyate. Dehavadhira vapyate. Vadhira should be completely pronounced, not half. Vadhira vapyate. Avyakta hi gatir dukkhan. Dehavadhira vapyate. Next look up. Ye tu sarvani karmani. Ye tu sarvani. Here again focus on the vowel sounds. Do the recitation only based on the vowel sound which are long and which are short. Ye letter has a long sound. Tu. Next letter has a short vowel sound. Ye tu. This way. Ye tu sarvani. Sarvani. Any letter has a short sound. So we are keeping it short. Sarvani. Karmani. Karmani. At the end of the charan, do not prolong the sound of fani again. Ye tu sarvani karmani. Mayi sanyasya. Mayi sanyasya. After sa again is a joint letter with half na, again half na and complete ya. Sanyasya. Sanyasya matparaha. Mayi sanyasya matparaha. Ye tu sarvani karmani. Mayi sanyasya matparaha. Ananye. Ananye. Ye letter again be very clear. Do not pronounce as ananye. This is a common mistake again which happens, which keep on happening. Ananye is the correct pronunciation, and then naiva and not never. The na letter has a vowel sound of I. Naiva yogena. Yogena. Complete na at the end of the charan. Ananye naiva yogena. Man dhyayanta upasate. Man and not man. Ma letter has a long sound, so first pronounce the long ma and then come to the pronunciation of anuswara. Man dhyayanta upasate. Ananyena yogena. Man dhyayanta upasate. Next look. Teshamaham samudharta. Teshamaham. Tesha, cerebral sha has come. Sha. Teshamaham samudharta. Samudharta. Mrityu samsara. Mrityu samsara. Here the anunasik, the anuswara on sa is pronounced as nasal va. Samsara. Do not pronounce as sansara. It is samsara sagarat. Samsara again is full ra, not half. Samsara sagarat. Teshamaham samudharta. Mrityu samsara sagarat. Bhavami na chirat partha. Bhavami na chirat partha. Mayyaveshita chetasa. Mayyaveshita. Mayyaveshita. Ta should be complete. Shita chetasam. Bhavami na chirat partha. Mayyaveshita chetasam. Next shloka. Mayyeva mana adhatsva. Mayyeva, again mayyeva and not mayeva. It is ye. Mayyeva mana, not man, mana adhatsva. Adhat, adhat of the dha. It is a joint letter with three consonants again. Dhatsva. Adhatsva. Mayyeva mana adhatsva. Mayi buddhin niveshaya. Mayi buddhin niveshaya. Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Nivasishyasi. Again, see in this charan only the letter mayyeva. Ye letter has a long vowel sound. Rest all the letters are with the short sound. So do the recitation accordingly. Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Ata urdhvan. Ata, not ata. Urdhvan na samshayah. Na samshaya. Na letter has a short sound. So we are not prolonging it like na samshaya. It is na samshaya. Ata urdhvan na sam. Nasal vowel has come. Samshayah. Next look. अथ चित्तं समाधातुं अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरं न शक्नोषि no letter again has a short sound, so do not make it न शक्नोषि. No letter should be short. न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरं should be quickly pronounced. And then we have to come quickly to the next letter. Na shaknoshi mayis thiram. Mayis after letter ye. There's a aghat on ye for which pronunciation is like half the. Mayis thiram. Na shaknoshi mayis thiram. Abhyasa yogi natato. Abhyasa. So should be complete, not abhyas. It is abhyasa in Sanskrit. All full letters have to be completely pronounced. With the letters which are half, there's a halant mark on it. In Hindi, Varnamala or Devanagari script, if we say, there's a stick below the letter which indicates that it is without the vowel sound. So rest all letters which are without halant are to be completely pronounced. Abhyasa yogi natato. Yogena. Na, again full na, not yogena. योगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय मामिच्छाप्तुं. After mami, it's a joint letter with half cha and then cha. Mamiच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय. Next look. अभ्यासेत्य समर्थोऽसि अभ्यासेत्य. There's an avagraha after se for that which indicates that we have to prolong the previous vowel sound which is a. Here we have to little bit prolong the vowel sound of a. अभ्यासेत्य समर्थोऽसि सेत्य समर्थोऽसि. C, short C at the end of the charan here. Samarthosi. Matkarma paramo bhava. Matkarma paramo, not parmo. Parara should be complete without halant. Paramo bhava. Matkarma paramo bhava. Madarthamapi karmani. Madartha. After mother, reef pronunciation has to be taken. Madarthamapi karmani. Kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. Mavap. Complete ma. Kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. Here we can see that the whole charan consists of one single word. So for the learning time, we can just split for easy understand. Kurvan siddhi mavapsyasi. After mava is a joint letter. Mavapsyasi. Mavapsyasi. Okay. Madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. Next. Athaitadapyashaktosi. Athaita, complete the, not half the, not athait. It is athaita. Again, the has to be completely pronounced. The dapya, dapya. Athaita dapya shaktosi. Shaktosi. Kartum madyogamashritah. अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः. Madyo, do not misunderstand this letter with gha. It is a joint letter with half the and complete ya. Madyo in the Devanagari script. In the English Roman script, it is very easy to understand that it is Madyo. Madyogamashritah अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः. सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन्. सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन्. Phala, do not pronounce the letter pha as pha. See, in Sanskrit or Hindi, the letter pha is there. In Urdu or English, we can see that pha comes, but in Hindi, like phoola, pha only has to be pronounced, which is a labial, basically labial sound. Pha, pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. So all those letters comes from our lips. Sarvakarma phalatyagan tatah kuru yatatmavan. Tatah, tata, after tata there is a visarga for which pronunciation is like only blowing of air like kha. Tatah kuru yatatmavan. Kuru, ku and ru, both letters have a short sound. Kuru yatatmavan. Kuru will become wrong. Yes. Kuru yatatmavan. Sarvakarma phalatyagan tatas kuru yatatmavan. Next look up. Shreyo hijnanamabhyasat. Shreyo hijnana. Hijnana. Now after he, this letter jnya is pronounced differently by people in different regions. Basically, it may be pronounced as gya, it may be pronounced as jya. It can also be pronounced as gnya or gna. So the aghat on he will also depend on the pronunciation which we make. So here, if we make the pronunciation of gya, it will be shreyo hijnana. Aghat of ga has come. If we pronounce it gnya, aghat of the has come. Hidnyana. If we pronounce it jnya, which is the proper Sanskrit form, the aghat of ja will come on he. Hijnyana. Hijnyana. This way. Shreyo hijnyana mabhyasaj. Mabhyasaj. The charan is ended with halanta ja. Mabhyasaj. Jnanadhyanam visheshyate. Jnanadhyanam. Jnana or jnana. Jnana, all pronunciations are correct. Your marks will not get wrong. You will not get cut if you pronounce in any of the way. It is all correct. Jnanadhyanam. After jnana, it's a joint letter with half the and half the complete year. Jnanad, jnanad, and then dhyanam visheshyate. Shreyo hijnanam abhyasat. Jnana dhyanam visheshyate. Dhyana karma phalatyagas. Dhyana karma phalatyagas. Phalatyagas. Stress on love. Phalatyagas. Tyagat shantiranantaram. Tyagat shantiranantaram. Next sloka. Adveshta sarvabhutana. Adveshta, Adveshta. A letter has a stress. Adveshta, Sarvabhutana. Sarvabhutana, Bhutana. All three letters has a long vowel sounds. Bhutana. Maitrah and not Maitrah. Maitrah. Karuna evacha. Karuna evacha. Nirmamo nirahankaras. Nirmamo. Nira, not nil. Nirahankaras. Hankaras. Samadukha sukha kshami. Samadukha sukha kshami. Sukha kshami. Here it's a special rule of grammar that wherever there's a visarga which is followed by letter ksha, the pronunciation for the visarga has to be taken as sukha kshami. Samadukha sukha kshami. Okay. Nirmamo nirahankaras. Samadukha sukha kshami. Next look up. Santushtas satatam yogi. Santushtas satatam yogi. Satatam yogi. Yatatma dridha. Dridha, dro letter is with a half the and then the vowel sound dro. Dro. Drudha, you can also pronounce as dri or dhru. All three pronunciations are acceptable. There, no marks will get cut if you pronounce in any of the ways. It is all correct. And then drudha, dha again has to be very clear. Drudha nishchayaha. Yatatma drudha nishchayaha. Mayyarpitamano buddhir. Mayyarpita should be complete. Pitamano buddhir. Yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Same, long may has to be taken and then priyaha. Same priyaha. Mayyarpitamano buddhir. Yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Okay. Next shloka. Yasmano dvijate loko. Yasmano. Yasma. After yasma, joint letter has come with again the same consonants, half na and complete na. Yasmano dvijate loko. Yasmano dvijate loko. Lokanno dvijate chayah. Lokanno. Do not pronounce very simply as Lokano. Lokano will be wrong. It should be Lokano. Yes, some practice is needed here. Lokano dvijate chayah. Chayah. Yasmano dvijate loko. Lokano dvijate chayah. Harsha marsha bhayo dvikai. Harsha marsha. Harsha, sha letter has a long sound. Then marsha, sha letter will be short again. Harsha marsha bhayo dvikai. Bhayo dvikai. Dvikai. Mukto yassa cha me priyaha. Mukto yas sacha me priyaha. Sacha me, such a letter, all letters has a short vowel sound. The next letter may has a long sound. So we are pronouncing accordingly. Sacha me priyaha. Focus on the vowel sounds during the recitation. It is very important. And the lay will automatically come. The tune will automatically come. Here it is. Mukto yas sacha me priyaha. Harsha marsha bhayo dvikai. Mukto yassa cha me priyaha. Next look. Anapekshashtu childaksha. अनपेक्षस् अनपेक्षस् शुचिर्दक्ष शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः उदासीनो गतव्यथः stress on the come गतव्यथः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी सर्वारंभ रंभ and not ramba has to be clearly pronounced here सर्वारंभ परित्यागी परित्यागी long gi has come so here in live in the tune we can take a long gi परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः ये next श्लोक यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि यो न हृ as in हृदय हृष्यति हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न द्वेष्टि stress on no has come nad द्वेष्टि यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति न शोचति न काङ्क्षति here again focus on the vowel sounds न शोचति t letter has a short sound again next letter न has to be quickly pronounced न काङ्क्षति न काङ्क्षति न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी शुभाशुभ shubha long bha and then short bha then in shubha it is long bha shubha shubha परित्यागी भक्तिमान्यस् समे प्रियः भक्तिमान्यस् do not forget the pronunciation of visarga here manyas do not make it directly manyasame it will be wrong manyas same priyah समे प्रियः शुभाशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः समे प्रियः नेक्स्ट श्लोक समशत्रौ च मित्रे च palatal sh समशत्रौ च शत्रौ the vowel sound of au has come here on tra do not pronounce as shatru shatrau cha mitre cha tatha manapamanayo tatha manapa should be completely pronounced manapamanayo samashatrau cha mitre cha tatha manapamanayo शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखेषु शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखेषु cerebral sh at the end with the short vowel sound of u dukkeshu will be wrong dukkeshu samasanga vivarjitah समस्संग विवर्जितः शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखेषु समस्संग विवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी स्तुतिर after stuti there's a raise the half row has come stutir mauni do not pronounce as mauni it has to be mauni tulyaninda stutir mauni long ni at the end of the charan here santushto yena kenachit santushto yena not ena yena kenachit अनिकेतस्थिरमते Aniketas. In this word, only letter K has a long vowel sound of K. Aniketas sthiramate, not isthira. Sthiramate. Aniketas sthira. Sthira, again, ra to be completely pronounced, not sthir. It is sthira matir. Sthira matir. Aniketas sthira matir. भक्तिमान में प्रियो नरः. भक्तिमान में प्रियो नरः. अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्. भक्तिमान में प्रियो नरः. ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदम्. ये तु, ये letter has a long sound and the next letter tu has a short. So quick pronunciation for tu. ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदम्. मृता और मृता. मृता, all three pronunciations are correct. ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदम्. यथोक्तं पर्युपासते. यथोक्तं पर्युपासते. Paryu, do not pronounce as parayu. Ra should be only half before you. Paryu. Paryupasate. Shraddhadhana. Shraddha. After Shra, it's a joint letter with half the and complete the again. Shraddha. Shraddha. And then the. Shraddhadhana. The letter has to be again more clear in pronunciation. Do not make it Shraddhadhana. The should be carefully pronounced. Shraddhadhana. Mat Parama. Mat Parama. Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha. Bhaktaste and not bhakta. Bha. Again clear pronunciation. Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha. Bhaktaste. T letter has a long sound and there is a avagra. Again next letter T also has a long vowel sound. So long pronunciation for both the letters. Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha. Shraddhadhana mat parama. Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha. Pushpika? Pushpika has to be taken. Om Tat Saditi Shrimad Bhagavad Gītāsu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yogo Namattvadashodhyayah. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Once again, Pushpika. Om Tat Saditi. Tat Saditi. Saditi. Shrimad Bhagavad Gītāsu Upanishadsu. Not Upanishadsu. Brahma. Brahma. After Bra, it's a joint letter, half A and complete Ma. Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade. Shri Krishna Arjuna. Do not pronounce separately as Krishna and Arjuna. It should be Krishna. Do the pronunciation exactly the way it is written here. Krishna. Only half ra, not Krishna Arjuna. Krishna Arjuna. Krishna Arjuna Samvade. Samvade. Bhakti Yogo Namattvadashodhyayah. Bhakti Yogo Namattvadashodhyayah. Dvadashodhyayah. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Okay, now 15th shloka, 15th adhyay. We will again do the revision of this adhyay and then we will come to the doubts and question answers. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Shrimad Bhagavad Gītā Atha Panchadasho Dhyayah. Ath Pancha. Pancha. Pancha can also be pronounced, but do not make it long here. Pancha will be wrong. Slight turn of the tongue to pronounce Pancha. Panchadashodhyayah. Shri Bhagavanuvacha. Shri Bhagavanuvacha. Next slide, please. Urdhvamoolamadhah shakham ashwatham prahuravyayam. Urdhva, long U here. Urdhvamoola, urdhva, moola, and not mool. It is moola. Madhashakham, madhashakham. Urdhvamoola madhash. The letter has to be clearly pronounced. These certain letters are called Mahapran, in which we have to give more pressure to pronounce those letters. Tha is among them. Madhashakham ashwatham prahuravyayam. Ashwatham prahuravyayam. Stress on ra has come. Ravyayam. Ashwatham prahuravyayam. Urdhvamoolamadhah shakham ashwatham prahuravyayam. Chandansi yasya parnami. Chandansi, there's an anuswara on da, which is pronounced as nasal va. Chandansi yasya parnami. Yasya parnami. Yastam veda sa vedavit. Yastam veda. The should be completely pronounced, and after that the next letter is complete sa. Veda sa vedavit. Veda sa letter has a short vowel sound, so we are quickly pronouncing it. Veda sa vedavit. Veda sa vedavit. Chandansi yasya parnami. Yastam veda sa vedavit. Next shloka. Now here the meter is changed, so we are also changing the tune for the shloka, which is also called as Trishtup Chanda. Earlier, which we all learned were all Anushtup Chanda, and this one is a Trishtup Chanda. Adhashchodhvam prasritastasya shakha guna pravruddha vishaya pravala. Adhascha moolanyanusantatani कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके. Adhashchodhvam. Chodhvam. After cho, it's the pronunciation of half ra has come. Chodhvam. Adhashchodhvam. Prasrita. Sra letter can also be pronounced as prasruta or prasrita. All pronunciations are correct. You do the recitation in any of the way in the exam, your marks will not get cut. Prasritastasya shakha guna pravruddha. Stress on na has come. Guna. Again, letter has to be clear, not guna. It is na. Guna pravruddha vishaya pravala. Vishaya pravala. Stress on ra here has come. Vishaya pravala. No, it is Vishaya pravala. Adhashchodhvam prasritastasya shakha guna pravruddha vishaya pravala. Adhascha moolanyanusantatani. Moolanyanusantatani. Santa. That should be complete. Santatani karmanubandhini manushya-loke. Karmanu and not karmanu. Na should not come here. It is na. Karmanubandhini. Bandhini. Long dhi. Bandhini will be wrong. बन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धी मनुष्यलोके. Next look. न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते न रूपमस्येह रूpa should be complete and then masyeha not masyeha ye again has to be very clear masyeha keep on practicing constantly with me na रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते tathopa should be complete again not tathop it is tathopa labhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampratishtha nanto na and the to both letter has a long sound so give enough time for the pronunciation of this word nanto na chadir na cha sam chadir Chadil, reef has come, half r after chadi. Chadil, nacha sampratishtha. Nanto na chadil, nacha sampratishtha. Ashwatthamenam, ashwattha, again not ashwattha, must be very clear. Ashwatthamenam, suvirudhamulam. Suvirudha dha should be again the very clear pronunciation. Suvirudha moolam asanga shastrena dridhena chitva asanga shastrena dridhena chitva dridhena dha again dridhena chitva ashwatthaменam suvirudhamulam asangashastreణ dridhena chitva tatah padam tatparimargitavyam tatah and the both letters are complete not tatah tat it is tata and then visarga sound for which pronunciation is like blowing of air like ph tatah padam परिमार्गितव्यं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः यस्मिन् गता gata long ta and then न निवर्तन्ति न letter has a short sound न निवर्तन्ति भूयः quick pronunciation for न निवर्तन्ति भूयः long भूयः भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता प्रसृता prasrita all three pronunciation are correct for the pronunciation of vowel sound r prasrita purani next look nirmana moharjita sanga dosha nirmana na should be complete again not half not nirman it should be nirmana nirmana moha Jita sanga, jita complete jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha vinivritta vinivritta v and ni both letters are short so we are quickly pronouncing it vinivritta kamaha Dvandvai vimuktas dvandvai after dvandvai is a rafal for which pronunciation is dvandvai dvandvai and not dvandvair or on the next the second the vowel sound of I has come pronunciation is dvandvai and the pronunciation of dvandvair will be wrong dvandvai vimuktas dvandvai विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञै सुखदुःखसंज्ञै संज्ञै संज्ञै. All pronunciations are correct. And then गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययं तत् गच्छन्त्यमूढाः मूढा mu long mu and then dha dha गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पद not pad पदमव्ययं तत् द्वन्द्वै विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञैः गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययं तत्. Okay. न तद्भा. Okay, now again the meter is changed. Again we have returned back to the Anushtup Chanda. So lay is also changed, tune is also changed. So we have to come back to the previous tune. Evam satatayukta ye same line. न तद्भासयति सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः न तद्भा तद्भा half the complete bha तद्भासयति सूर्यो su long su सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम not tadham, it is tadhama complete ma and then paramam paramam mama paramam mama letter ma is repeated twice at the end of this charan mama tadhama paramam mama. Next look. Mamaivanshu. Here mamai after ma again the letter mai. The pronunciation of vowel sound of I has come here. Mamai. Mamaivanshu and not mamevanshu. I should be very clear. Mamaivanshu. Vanshu nasal sound of va again for the nuswara on va. Vanshu. Mamaivanshu जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः जीवभूतः सनातनः मनश्शष्ठानि त्रियाणि. Here it is little difficult to pronounce the correct pronunciation. Manashshasthani shasthani long ni has come long ni shasthani triyani. So after long ni again half na has come. So long ni is very compulsory to be pronounced. Do not make it shasthanindriyani. Shasthanindri will be wrong. It should be shasthani triyani. Long ni. Again practice continuously. Nindriyani. Nindriyani. Shasthani triyani. Okay. Prakritisthani karshati. Prakritisthani karshati. Manashshasthani triyani. Prakritisthani karshati. Shariram yadavapnoti. Shariram yada not yad yadavapnoti yachapyutkramatiishwarah yachapyu half per and complete u joint letter pyutkra pyutkra. After pyu again is a joint letter with three consonants half the half ka and complete ra pyutkra yachapyutkramatiishwarah mati long ni has come matiishwarah गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति गृही. Common mistake here which generally happens, pronunciation comes as गृहीत्वैतानि, but we have to be careful. He has a long vowel sound. गृहीत्वैतानि गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति संयाति anuswaram sa is pronounced as nasal nya संयाति संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् वायुर्गन्धा निवाशयात् निवाशयात् गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् श्रोत्रै चक्षुस्पर्शनै च. Again, be very careful here. Shrotrain, the first word shra. Generally the pronunciation come as shotrai if we are not careful. So practice for the pronunciation of shro. Shrotrai. Shrotrai. Chakshus. Chakshus. Sparshanai cha. Sparshanai cha. Sparshanai. Again nine cha. Cha letter at the end of the charan has a short vowel sound. Do not prolong it. श्रोत्रै चक्षुस्पर्शनै च रसनं not rasnam rasanam घ्राणमेव च. Here again generally pronunciation may come as rasanam instead of na might come, so be very careful. It is na rasanam घ्राणमेव च घ्राणमेव च. श्रोत्रै चक्षुस्पर्शनै च रसनं घ्राणमेव च. अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते विषयानुप short nu here nupasevate. अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते. उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि utkra after ut it's a joint letter with half ka and ra. Utkramantam sthitam vapi. Do not pronounce as sthitam, it is sthitam. Third should be very clear. Again it is a mahaprana vyanjan. More focus is needed here for this pronunciation. Sthitam vapi. Utkramantam sthitam vapi. भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं. विमूढानां पश्यन्ति विमूढानां नानु long na and then short nu नानु पश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः Pashyanti jnana can also be pronounced as Pashyanti jnana. Take the aghat based on the next letter near the way you pronounce. Pashyanti jnana chakshushaha chakshushaha chakshushaha. Vimudhana pashyanti पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं and not chainam, it is chainam. Chainam pashyantyatmanya pashyantyatmanya vasthitam yatantopyakrutatmano yatantopyakru. Do not pronounce as pyakru, it is pyakru. Soft pronunciation for kru. Pyakrutatmano Pyakrutatmano nainam and not nainam nainam pashyantya chetasaha नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजो यदादित्य यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलम् जगद्भासयतेऽखिलम् यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ यच्चाग्नौ of the yaccha joint letter has come with half g and then now yacchagnau and not do not pronounce as yachagno the vowel sound of au yachandramasi yachagnau tattejo vidhi mamakam tattejo vidhi and not vidhi vidhi the letter should be very clear again vidhi mamakam vidhi mamakam yachandramasi yachagnou tattejo vidhi mamakam. Next shloka. गामाविश्य च भूतानि गामाविश्य च भूतानि च भूतानि च letter has a short sound here च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा धारयाम्यह dhara should be complete not dharya it is dharaya धारयाम्यहमोजसा मोजसा गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधी सर्वास् पुष्णामि चौषधी chaush of the cha letter has a vowel sound of au do not pronounce as cho chaushadhi mudhanya sha cerebral sha chaushadhi dhi again has to be long pronunciation for dhi chaushadhi sarvas pushnami chaushadhi sarvas somo bhutva and not bhutva bhu has a long sound bhutva rasatmakah somo bhutva rasatmakah pushnami chaushadhi sarvas somo bhutva rasatmakah aham vaishvanaro aham vaishva and not vaishva vai the vowel sound of au and ai has to be more carefully taken vaishvanaru bhutva and not bhutva again bhutva pranina tehamashritah प्राणिनां तेहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः प्राणापान pranana has come and then pana no प्राणापान समायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नै चतुर्विधम् पचाम्यन्नै म्यन्नै of the mya it's a joint letter with half na and complete na म्यन्नै चतुर्विधम् प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नै चतुर्विधम् again trashtuk chandas come so we are changing the meter again the lie again sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattasmritirjnanapohanai cha sarvasya chaham hridi and not hridi sorry her letter is as we say hriday hridi Sanni, Sannivishto. Hridi can also be pronounced here, or Hrudi is or can also be pronounced. All three pronunciations are correct, acceptable. Sarvasya chaham Hrudi Sannivishto Mattasmritirjnanamapohanaincha Mattasmritir Smritir. After Smriti, Ref has come Smritir. Smritir Jnana Mapohanaincha Jnana Mapohanaincha Jnanamapohanaincha Mattasmritir Jnanam. Do not make it Jnanam, it is Jnanama. Jnanama Pohanaincha Vedaishcha Sarve. Vedain, not Vedeshcha. It's common mistake which happens here. I vowel sound for the letter the. Vedaishcha Sarvairaha. Sarvaira has to be completely pronounced here. Sarvaira Vedaishcha Sarvairahameva Vedyo. Sarvairahameva Vedyo. And not Vedyo. Vedyo will be wrong. Ve letter has a long sound, so long pronunciation for Ve, and then come to the next letter. Dyo. Vedyo. Vedyo. Vedanta Kridveda Videva Chaham. Vedanta Kridveda. Kridveda. Again, the to be completely pronounced. Kridveda Videva Chaham. Vedaishcha Sarvairahameva Vedyo. Vedanta Kridveda Videva Chaham. Next shloka. Again, we are returning back to the Anushtup Chanda. Dvavimau Purushau Loke Kshara eva cha. Dvavimau Purushau Loke. Dvavimau and not Dvavimo. It is Dvavimau. The vowel sound of au has come. Dvavimau Purushau. As I said earlier, be very careful for the pronunciation of the vowel sound of I and au. Has to be clearly pronounced. Purushau Loke Ksharas. Okay, do not pronounce as Sharas. It starts with the letter K, half K, and then complete Sh. Ksha. Kshara eva cha. Kshara eva cha. Dvavimau Purushau Loke Kshara eva cha. Sarvani Bhutani. Sarvani Bhutani. Bhutastho Kshara Uchyate. Bhutastho Kshara, long hu here. Bhutastho Kshara Uchyate. Kshara Sarvani Bhutani. Bhutastho Kshara Uchyate. Uttamah Purushastvanyah. Uttamah Purushastvanyah. Purushastvanyah. After Purusha, it's a joint letter with half sa and then twa. Purushastvanyah. Purushastvanyah. Again. Uttamah Purushastvanyah. Paramatmetyudahritah. Paramatme, parara should be completely pronounced, and then matme, ma and me, both letters has a long sound. Paramatmetyudahritah. Paramatmetyudahritah. Uttamah Purushastvanyah. Paramatmetyudahritah. Yo lokatrayamavishya. Yo lokatrayamavishya. Bibhartyavyaya. Do not pronounce as vibhar. It is letter B. P, P, B. Third letter of the consonants from the group P. Bibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha and not Ishvara. Ishvara, long E has come. Ishvaraha. Yo lokatrayamavishya बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहम् यस्मात्क्षर क्षर should be complete क्षरमतीतोऽहम् mati t and to both letter has a long sound, so give enough time for their pronunciations. Sorry again. यस्माक्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अक्षरादपि दपि short t दपि चोत्तमः not चोत्तम चोत्तमः यस्माक्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके अतोऽस्मि लोके लोके वेदे see all these letters has a long vowel sound of a लोके लोके at the end the charan has ended with the short vowel sound ch. See the pronunciation carefully. Atosmi loke cha prathitah. Again prathi. First be more clear. Prathitah purushottamah. Prathitah purushottamah. Okay. Yo mamevamasamudho. Yo mameva verb should be complete here. Mameva masammudho yo mameva masammudho janati purushottamam yo mameva masammudho janati purushottamam sasarvavid. The letter is repeated twice here. Sasarvavid bhajati ma letter has a long sound, so do not pronounce as mam. It should be long ma and then the pronunciation for the anuswara will be taken. Mam sasarvavid bhajati ma sarvabhavena bharata bharat and not bharat as we generally pronounce in Hindi. Bharata is complete, there is no halant on the. Sarvabhavena bharata sasarvavid bhajati ma sarvabhavena bharata. Last look. Iti guhyatamam shastram. Iti guhya of the gu, it's a joint letter with half her and ya. Guhya ya should be complete. Okay. Guhyatamam shastram idamuktam mayanah idamuktam not idamuktam mayanah iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam mayanah etad buddhva buddhiman syat. Here again etad, after eta it's half the etad buddhva do not pronounce as buddhava will be wrong. Buddhva after bu again is a joint letter, it is half the and half the. Buddhva. Some practice is needed for the correct pronunciation of this charan. एतद् बुद्ध्वा एतद् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् buddhi and not buddhi buddhiman syat buddhiman syat alant ta at the end of the charan buddhiman syat कृतकृत्यश्च भारत कृतकृत्यश्च you can also pronounce as कृतकृत्यश्च or कृतकृत्यश्च but do not pronounce as kra. Kra becomes ka and ra, which is a consonant ra. So krata krata should not come. Remember that ra sound should be vowel sound here only. Krata krityascha bharata etad buddhva buddhiman syat krata krityascha bharata. Pushpika. Om tat saditi श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमयोगो Nama and not Nam, it is Nama. Common mistake which generally happens here, pronunciation comes as Nam as we read in Hindi, but it is Sanskrit. So complete pronunciation for more as well. Nama Panchadasho Panchadashodhyayah. Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Okay, so we have completed the revision of both the chapters. And now we will quickly go through the result mark sheet, how it will be during your exam. Didi, Bhaiya, you can screen the mark sheet. Okay, Bhaiya, if it is not available currently, we can take it with the 16th chapter revision. That is also okay. Okay, we got it. So this is how our examination result mark sheet will look like. At the top, we have the name of the participant, PRN number, date, age, and the city from which you belong to. And then comes, you have 3 columns, 12th, 15th, and 16th chapter. 3 columns you have. So each chapter carries, it is not mentioned here, but each chapter carries 32 marks, if I'm not wrong. Yes, each chapter carries 32 marks. So for first chapter, it is like 1 mark will be given to the name of the chapter. You have to give the name of the chapter. It will be asked, like for 12th chapter, you have to mention the name of the chapter. For 12th, it is Bhakti Yoga. So you mention Bhakti Yoga, you will be given 1 mark. Then you have to say the first shloka of the Adhyaya, which is for the 12th chapter. It is, you have to begin with Arjuna Uvacha. You don't need to start with Om Shri Paramatmane Namah. From the beginning, it is not needed. You can start with Arjuna Uvacha and then Evam Satata Yuktaye. The whole shloka will carry 2 marks, first chapter. So it is very easy to secure your marks. You have to remember the name of the Adhyaya. You have to remember the first shloka. Your 3 marks are secured here itself. Now, 2 marks each. 8 marks each for 2 shlokas basically. 1 shloka from any mid of the chapter, like from the beginning of the chapter, 1 shloka beginning will be asked. The first charan will be said to you, and then you have to continue the first shloka, and then you have to also recite the next shloka. Like for example, if the examiner starts with Ye Tvaksharamanirdeshyam, so you have to again continue Ye Tvaksharamanirdeshyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra gamachintyaincha utasthamachalan dhrumam. Again next shloka Sanniyamyendriyagramam. So this whole shloka you have to recite, and you will get whole 8 marks for reciting completely the 2 shlokas. Similarly, two shlokas from the mid of the chapter and 2 shlokas from the end of the chapter. This way will be asked, and all these 6 shlokas together will carry 8 and 8 and 8 marks. Like this way, at the end, 5 marks are reserved for the clear pronunciation of Anuswara Visarga. Anuswara and Visarga, like we see Maya Veshya Mano Ye Man. So if we recite Mano Ye Man, some mark will get cut here in this last, among the last 5 marks. So we have to very clear about the pronunciation of the Visarga and Anuswara as well. So this way you have to give the examination for 12th chapter, then for 15th chapter, in the same way for the 16th chapter. And there are basic rules for the examination. The first important rule is you have to keep your eyes closed throughout the exam. It is very important. From the beginning to the end, you have to keep your eyes closed. And again, minimum 16 marks you have to secure to get passed in the examination. There should be, you have to keep your cameras on during the examination. That is also compulsory. And you make sure that is enough light coming towards you when you give the exam. Wherever you are sitting, the Wi-Fi connection should be very clear. And also, the whole chapter, the whole examination will carry 100 marks, like 30, 32 marks for each of the exams. And then at the end, there will be 4 marks for Lay and Ucharan Spashtata. For Lay and Ucharan means we see that Lay means basically there should be some tune to recite the shloka. It shouldn't be like Evam Satata Yukta Ye. If you recite it this way, some marks will get cut here. And also for the Ucharan, like Dirgha Rasva Swar has to be very clear in the pronunciation. The pronunciation of the letters, alphabet should be clear. So this way you secure 4 marks. So it is very easy actually to secure out of 8 marks. The examination is not difficult at all. You should not hesitate. It will go definitely very easy for all of you. And now, any doubts if you have related to the examination and related to the, you can raise hands. Yes, Jyoti ji, you can unmute.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I want to know, like, if they ask the 3rd shloka and the 4th shloka, supposing I'm not able to tell the 4th shloka first charan, will
Yes.
they give a hint?
They will give a hint if they will ask you to recite, like 3rd shloka you have recited and you're not able to recite the 4th shloka. They will give a hint, but somewhere your marks at the end will get cut. They will give the hint, but your marks will get cut. So try that. Help is not needed to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And one more thing I want to ask, Didi, that agar, when we shift from Trishtup Chandaha to Anushtup Chanda, supposing the tune I'm not able to jaldi se I'm not able to catch the Anushtup Chanda tune after chanting Trishtup Chanda. So is it okay? Tune
it is
agar
okay.
yahan wahan ho jata.
Yes, it is completely fine. The examiner will help you with the tune. Don't worry about that. But your pronunciation, your recitation should be correct. If you're not able to catch the tune, your examiner can help you with it. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Sadhana ji?
Yes. Asha ji, you can unmute. Okay, Sadhana ji, you are unmuted. Please ask your question.
हाँ जी, वो धनंजय है या धनंजय है?
धनंजय और धनंजय, उसको जाओ बहुत ज्यादा ट्विस्ट करके धनंजय ऐसे नहीं उच्चारण करना, थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट होगा. धनंजय उच्चारण भी हो सकता है और धनंजय, बस उतना ही.
धनंजय भी हो सकता है.
धनंजय और धनंजय दोनों भी सही है, पर एकदम उसको ट्विस्ट करके उच्चारण नहीं करना है जी.
अच्छा. और दीदी मुझे थोड़ा सा समझ में नहीं आता कि अरे बाय हेड कैसे करना, वो ही नहीं हो पा रहा है। एक्चुअली मैं दूसरे टाइम कर रही हूँ,
हाँ
लेकिन
हाँ हाँ,
बाय हेड ही नहीं हो पाता है। मतलब अगला
ज्यादा से ज्यादा कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग, ज्यादा से ज्यादा सुनते जाइए ऑडियो। जैसे काकी जी का जो ऑडियो अपने ग्रुप में आता है, उसको जितना आप सुनेंगे उतना आपको, और साथ साथ में आप दिन भर में उच्चारण करते जाइए, आपको बिल्कुल
हाँ,
इजीली
मैं
बाय
तो
हार्ट
तो
हो जाएगा।
करते रहती हूँ, लेकिन पता नहीं मेरे को बाय हेड ही नहीं होता है। एक्चुअली मैं बहुत चाहती हूँ कि मैं करूँ और जिज्ञासा लिखूं।
जी
ये
जी
मैंने पूरा 18 अध्याय पूरा कर लिया है मैंने एक बार पहले,
जी,
अभी ये सेकंड टाइम फिर से चालू की हूँ, लेकिन अभी
बिल्कुल
भी मैं
मुश्किल नहीं है,
12
हो जाता
12
है
महीना
बिल्कुल
हो जाता है,
दीदी।
लेकिन
किसी
16
किसी के
मेरे लिए
साथ
थोड़ा
होता
सा।
है कि थोड़ी सी ज्यादा ज्यादा समय लगता है तैयार करने में, थोड़ा सा
हम्म,
ज्यादा, किसी को बहुत कम समय में हो जाता है बाय हार्ट। तो बस और कुछ नहीं, उसमें आपको बिल्कुल भी निराश होने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपको प्रयास करते जाना है, छोड़ना नहीं है प्रयास बिल्कुल भी।
हाँ, मुझे तो करना
जी
तो है, लेकिन
जी,
याद ही नहीं रहता है मुझे उस बात का,
हो
थोड़ा
जाएगा
सा
आपके,
मतलब।
आप एग्जाम देंगे ना, एग्जाम के पहले तक आपको बिल्कुल हो जाएगा, पर ज्यादा से ज्यादा आप प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, अभ्यास की सबसे ज्यादा जरूरत होती है। नेक्स्ट आशा जी।
उमा महेश्वर नाव जी।
ओके,
Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण।
My doubt is regarding the pronunciation. Sarvatra Gama Chintyancha. 12th chapter, third
यस
shloka.
यस,
Sarvatra Gama Chintyancha.
चिंत्यंच, चिंत्यंच इज करेक्ट।
Chintyancha, or like Dhananjaya just now told, no?
Yes,
Dhananjaya or
yes, similar, same way.
Chintyancha.
Chintyancha will not be correct. Chintyancha, chintyancha. Very
Chintyancha.
short twist of the pronunciation.
Okay.
Yes.
In Dhananjaya also, normally we call, Telugu, we are from Telugu, Andhra.
Mm-hmm.
Dhananjaya is very popular, but Dhananjaya is correct, or Dhananjaya is also okay?
Dhananjaya is also correct. You
Correct.
you can always pronounce as Dhananjaya.
Oh.
Little twist is also okay, but do not twist this more like Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya will be.
Oh, one more
Yes.
doubt.
Yes, yes, please ask.
Yasmanno dvijate loko, lokanno dvijate chaya.
Yes.
Lokanno dvijate chaya. Dvi is a samyuktakshar. Okay.
Hmm.
Then there are agat before that. No, what's
There's
happening
no
is
agat.
I am pausing just before the agat. So
Yes.
yasmanno I'm getting a pause.
No, tvijate, little practice is needed because no letter has a long vowel sound. It is difficult to bring the aghat pronunciation clearly on the long vowel sound. Here it is yasmano tvijate, no tvijate.
Yeah.
So aghat will be not very clearly audible here. Very soft aghat is coming.
Then immediately it is
Yes.
not coming also. It is like a
Yes.
pause. There is a pause.
It is not pause is not there because no
Because
letter
of
has a
the-
long vowel sound.
Okay.
No tvijate, this way.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, next
Sarojini.
Sarojini ji.
आपको अनम्यूट करना है।
Sarojini ji, please ask your question.
I do not want to write the Jijnasu exam this time, but I'm just asking the doubts. One thing
Yes.
is this sansara, why sunshine and all, why do you all say you have to say samsara, samshaya like that?
Yes, these are all based on grammar rules. Generally, many places we are very much habitual of pronouncing these letters based on like Ganga. If we say, do we pronounce as Ganga? Ganga. We often on Anuswara on Ga is always pronounced as Nga only, which is the nasal consonant of the ka-varga of consonants. Like the same way, there are certain rules, grammar rules, which applies here. After sa, if there is an Anuswara before sa, the pronunciation of nasal va has to come.
Okay.
Yes, samsara. Yes.
And then you were telling that for words like mruta and kruta and all, no, there are 3 ways of pronouncing. One
Correct.
is mruta, mrita, what is the other one?
Yeah, the 3 ways of pronunciation of letter were based on the regional basis on location where you live. Like r,
Okay.
re, generally in the north of India, re is pronounced. R, like in generally MP, UP, we say the pronunciation of R comes, and which is the proper Sanskrit pronunciation also. And in the south, Ru, Maharashtra somewhere, or in the south, Ru pronunciation is generally taken. So all these pronunciation based on the regional dialect, it is accepted, not considered as wrong.
But which is actually correct? Mr.
The most correct one is R. Krita, krita, krita. R is the most correct one.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Dr.
Okay.
Didi,
Yes, yes.
I just want to know if you suppose I get the last sloka, the
Mhm.
third thing, do you have to
Yes.
say Pushpika also?
Yes, yes. If you get the 20th shloka, then you have to say the Pushpika next.
That I just want to clarify. Thank you.
Yes.
Mute.
Yes, Ashaji.
Thank you, Didi. I want to know about the Anustup Chanda. How to Anustup Chanda, Drustup Chanda, how to
Anushtup Chanda carries 8 consonants. 8 vowels in each charan, and 44 vowels in 8 4s are 32. 32 vowels in all 4 in the whole shloka, basically. That is the rule. Yes. And in the Trishtup Chanda contains 11 vowels in each charan. So 44, 11 into 44, 44 vowels in each shloka.
Each
That is the
sloka.
difference. Yes.
They will ask about this also.
No,
Exams.
these grammar based questions will not be asked. Only the shlokas will be asked.
Then Om Sri Paramatmai Namaha, starting things we need not tell those things.
Yes, not needed. Just that you can directly begin with Arjuna Uvacha or Shri Bhagavan Uvacha and the first shloka.
Okay.
Didi, I just want to know how much time
Yes.
is given for the exam?
You will get 20 minutes. We can say 20 minutes or within half an hour.
Okay, they
Not
give
more
us a,
than that.
that you will be given this time. They'll give you a
Generally,
slot.
it happens. It more depends upon the participant. A participant takes more time, then more time is given to them. If the participant is very quick in answering all the questions, their examinations completes very quickly. So it depends more on them. But generally, we can say 20 to 30 minutes time for each exam.
Okay. Another thing I want to say now, when it is come, no, the Parushyame, the fa should be pronounced or not? Some people say when it comes.
It should be only blowing of air, not per letter should be clearly audible. Krodhaf. Only the blowing of air like pa. Krodhaf. Yes?
Krodha
Correct. Yes.
Parush.
Yes, yes. Yes, correct. Exactly. Yes. Bharati ji?
Ma'am, I'm speaking okay, in spite of my mother. So with respect to the exam, it seems you have mentioned first, middle and last slokas. Is it that she has to focus on only on those, or she has
Whole
to
chapter, an examiner can ask any shloka from the, like if we divide the whole adhyaya 20 shlokas, then if we make 3 parts of the whole chapter, like first shloka to 7th shloka, then 8th to 12th or 13th, then 14th to 20. So the examiner may ask any of the shlokas from 1st to 7th first. Yes, and the examinee has to recite that particular shloka and also the next shloka, which is asked. So this way, 6 shlokas will be asked from each chapter and also the first shloka. To total, you have to recite 7 shlokas. Sorry. Yes, 7 shlokas and all you have to recite in each chapter.
So it's like in any part they can ask shloka.
They can add.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. And my mother has some voice problem, so she's wondering if she would get the laya properly or not. So would they consider that laya also in while validating in the exam?
If it is certain laya, It will be considered definitely. Like easy, hard, any kind of lie, very simple lie is also considered. But only just reading will not be considered. Like Urdhvam Ulamatashakham Ashwatham Prahuravyayam. This is just reading. Other than that, any format we do the recitation, it is lie only. It is considered as lie. Whichever it be, it is okay. It is considered correct. Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
so her voice breaks in between. Is that okay?
That's completely okay. That is completely okay. That happens with the age. Yes. Yes. Okay. Next question from Keshavji.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
10 to 11 degree, and we are yet to finish the 16th chapter. So, as some other contestants said, I've taken a date later on, not for this immediate exam.
Sorry, your voice is not very clear. It is breaking. I'm not able to hear you clearly.
Am I audible? No?
You're audible, but there's some disturbance with your audio clarity.
Now, is it audible?
Yes, now it is clear. Yes,
Yeah,
please continue.
Speaker
Yes.
mode, yeah. We are at L2 level, just promoted from L1 recently. And 16th is just completed today. So I'm not comfortable with the 16th chapter. 12th and 15th, I'm comfortable with by hearting and all. So if you don't clear 16th, is there any repetition we have to
Yes, you can repetition is considered. Do not worry about that. And you have one week's time for the practice, so that is also not the concern. You will be able to cover up the whole chapter like within a week's time. Don't worry about that.
Practice is perfectly fine, but the by hearting part, the succession of the second verse may not come as continuously as you expect. So we may lose marks. So if you hadn't done 16th very well, the 12th and 15th you have mastered. When we come back, do we need to do all three together again, or is there any separate way of?
No, all three together again.
All three together.
All three together again.
Is there any number of permitted, or is it unlimited at entry, or anything you say?
Any unlimited. You can give any number of times. Even after completing Gita Vrati, again you want to give Gita Jijnasu, you will be considered. Okay,
it's not at this level only we have to do, and later it won't get another.
No, anytime. Even after completing L2, you want to this register for Gita Jijnasu exam, it will be considered.
One more doubt is this Jijnasu, is it only for 12th, 15th, 16th, or are there some other three permutation
Any three chapters can be taken. If you have any other than 12th, 15th or 16th, you have to inform to your tech in advance. Whoever will contact you, you have to inform them that my chapters are not 12, 15 and 16, it is something else. They will arrange your examination accordingly.
Didi, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
So this exam will be taking place on 16th of October from 12 to 4. So as you told Parvati Didi now that the exam duration on an average will be from 20 to 30 minutes per candidate.
Yes.
Yeah. So from 12 to 4, shall we get a list of people who are ahead of us? Say, for example, I'm third in line. Or I'm last in line.
You do need not worry about that. It will be informed by your tech to you in advance.
Okay.
Yes, it will be informed. Yes. Okay. Any other question? Sadhana ji or Milin ji? Yes, please.
दीदी जी जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि ये 15th श्लोक में जो लोकान्नो द्विजते चयः, तो चय ह और चय हा दोनों भी चल सकता है ना?
दोनों भी चल सकता है. महाराष्ट्र में या साउथ में कई जगह पर होता है कि ह पे जो विसर्ग जो आता है, मतलब अ के बाद में जो विसर्ग स्वर के बाद में जो विसर्ग आता है उसमें हा का उच्चारण लिया जाता है. तो आप अगर हा का लेते हैं.
मैं महाराष्ट्र से हूँ और पूरे श्लोक हमको हा से सिखाए गए.
जी एकदम.
द्विजते चयः मुक्तो यः सचमे प्रियः.
दोनों भी उच्चारण बिल्कुल मान्य है, गलत नहीं समझा जाएगा.
धन्यवाद दीदी, धन्यवाद. थैंक यू
जी. पूर्णिमा जी.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Actually, the question was asked earlier. We have given the time between 1 to 4. So we have to say or we have to participate in front of all the participants, or
no,
I don't actually.
No, it will be only your examiner your tech and other team member from the examination team. So no other participants, no other examinees will be there in the club, in your room.
Okay. So they'll be giving time for us, right?
Yes, yes. It will be mentioned. You don't need to worry about it. It will be mentioned all in advance. Yes. Okay. Sadhana ji.
हाँ जी, दीदी जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
मराठी हूँ तो ज्ञान चलेगा या ज्ञान इज करेक्ट, आई थिंक सो।
ज्ञान संस्कृत का एकदम प्योर फॉर्म है। अगर आप ज्ञान उच्चारण करते हैं, कंफर्टेबल है ज्ञान में, तो आप उसी को रखिए, बिल्कुल चिंता की बात नहीं।
थैंक यू दीदी, थैंक यू
जी। Okay, so I think all the questions are over, and we can take the demo test if anyone wants. Quickly, 2 or 3 participants can be taken for now, just to see how much practice and how to understand how the exam format will be. Yes, Dr. Padmavati ji. Padmavati ji, you have any question? You raised hand.
Yes, yes. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
What I wanted to know is, in each chapter, they'll give first chapter name, first sloka. Then is it necessary that they'll ask from 1 to 7 first and then 8 to 12, or they can ask from any middle or last part? How does it depend?
The examiner will ask any of the shloka from the beginning part, then from the middle part, and from the last part. It will completely depend on the examiner.
It depends on the examiner.
Yes,
I think you can ask
completely
from
depend
middle part or from the first part. Depends on it.
Yes, yes.
That's
From
what I
the
just
beginning,
wanted to-
see, there will be 3 shlokas asked by the examiner. So first shloka will be asked from the beginning part. Second shloka will be asked from the middle part. Third shloka will be asked from the end. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? So we can take if anyone wants to give the demo test for 12th or 15th chapter, you can raise hand. We will quickly take demo test for 2 or 3 of us. Okay, Amarjeet Singh ji. Keshav ji is on the screen. Yes, you're ready? Keshav ji, you can unmute. I will once again mention the rules of the examination. You have to keep your eyes closed. There should be enough light coming towards you during the examination. Also, one more rule I didn't mention, that you are not allowed to keep any headphone or earphone in your ears during the examination. And also no spectacles. If you have a specs, you have to remove it and keep it aside for the exam. These are the simple rules. And make sure that wherever you are sitting, there's a good Wi-Fi connection, good internet connection. So there's no disturbance during the exam. So I'm asking you the question, Keshav ji. Please close your eyes for it.
Yes.
Eshamaham samudharta. Yes.
Teshamaham samatkarta.
It is from the
16th.
Okay, one more time. 12th. It is 12th chapter only. And from the beginning, I may say, from the beginning of the chapter. Eshamaham samudharta. Then
Tesham Mrityu samsara sagarat.
Yes.
Amina chirat partha maya veshita chetasam mayeva mana adhatsva mai buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayeva atha urdhvam na samshayah.
Excellent. Very, yes, exactly. So very nice pronunciation, very nice recitation you have done, but only in the beginning you needed help. So like if you need help in more places, some marks will get cut at the end, in the end of the chapter. So just that is the thing. You don't hesitate or need to worry about this part. Actually, learning and memorizing is more important than worrying about how it will go. That should be our goal. Yes. Bharati ji? Yes, you're ready? From the 12th chapter only, Jai Shri Krishna. अनपेक्षशुचिर्दक्ष
अनपेक्षसुचिर्दक्षम्
उदासीनो
उदान्विताः
सर्वारंभ
परित्यागी सर्वारंभ परित्यागी. I'm unable to.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you want any other shloka? Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat.
First one I can say.
First one you can say. Okay. It's okay. Evam, you at that is the mandatory shloka. You have to recite. Everyone has to, like, this one you're secured completely 2 marks here. Okay, so but it will not be like you will have to say to the examiner that I want to say this shloka. That is not allowed. The examiner has to the examiner says and you have to say that shloka. Whichever your examiner.
Not the number. Yes. Not the number of slokas, but the starting.
If you, as a hint, if you want the number of shloka, you can ask the examiner. He will give that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Asha ji, you ready? I will ask from the 15th chapter.
Okay, madam.
Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha.
Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama vedais. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama vedair
Dvandvair
vimuktah sarvair
sukha dukkha sainjyai
gacchanta mudapa
padamavyayantat. Yes. Then next shloka. Natadbhasayati
suryo na shashanko na pavakaha yadgatva nivartante taddhama paramam mama.
Perfect. Second shloka was recited very nicely, and I think you have enough time for practice, so do not worry about it. Do listen to the shlokas and keep practice as much as possible for 1 week time before 16th. Wish you all the best. Sadhana ji. Yes, ready? Gama vishya cha bhutani
धारयाम्यहमोजसा. गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा. उष्णामि चौषधि सर्वा सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः.
Next shloka. Yeah. Eyes closed. Eyes closed. It is not allowed to open eyes in between the exams. Aham Vaishvanaro
bhutva प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापान समायुक्तः
Myannai chaturvidham. Yes. Wish you all the best. Sadhana ji, practice will make you perfect. Do not worry. All the best. Shyam ji?
Yes, Didi.
Okay, I will ask you from the end of the chapter. Yo mameva sammodo. Please close eyes and recite the shloka.
You, can you please repeat, Didi?
Yo mameva sammodo.
Yeah. Yo masammudo janati purushottamam sa sarvadvid bhajati mam sarva bhavesu bharata.
Bhavena bharata.
Sarva bhavena bharatam. Next is
The last shloka of the Sadhyaya.
last shloka is iti guhetamam.
Yes, correct.
Iti guhetamam shastram iti guhetamam shastramam idamuktam maya nagha etad badhya etad buddhva buddhimanastet kritakristascha bharata.
Very well recited. And you have 1 more week's time to practice a lot. So do not worry. Wish you all the best. It will go wonderful. Jai Shri Krishna. Purnimari, from the 12th chapter.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Jai Shri Krishna. Santushtas satatam yogi.
Santushtas satatam yogi yatatma druda nishchayaha mayyarpita mano buddhir yo mad bhaktas same priyaha.
Yes, and then next shloka.
Yasmano dvijate loko lokano dvijate chayaha harsha marsha bhayodvegai mukto yassa cha me priyaha.
It's very well recited, but only thing that your video was not clear, so you make sure that you have a good internet connection during your exam.
Okay.
Yes. Wish you all the best, Purnima ji. Vidya ji.
Yes.
Yes, your face should be clear. There should be, yes. Now enough light on your face. Yes. So I ask you from the middle part of the Adhyaya, same chapter. Athaitadapyashaktosi.
Athaitadapyashaktosi kartum padyogavashritaha sarvakarma phalatyagan tatah kuruyatmavan shreyo yijnanamabhyasaj jnanadhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagas tyagachantiranantaram.
Excellent. Very beautiful pronunciation, and you were reciting it without any hesitation. Wish you all the best, Vidya ji. Very nice. So for today, we are conducting till here only, and we will again take the revision of 16 shloka. That time again we will take the demo class. You can raise hand that time. So we are ending the session now with the prarthana. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Drajapriyam Dharma Samsthapakam Veeram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. Do as